We're UOA players, we're doing more of this shit, and I just, strong start.
Don't worry, I'll avenge you.
Truly.
Matt?
What?
I died.
Oh, I was looking down.
Yeah, I began the episode and I literally just died. Anyways, welcome back, guys. We're playing more fucking Jak and Daxter. I hope you guys like this shit, because, we're in it for the long haul, baby.
Oh, are we really?
Fucking Jak 1, Jak 2, Jak 3, and Jak X.
I thought there was a jack off joke coming.
Jack off, Jack me on, Jack on.
Jack me around?
Pissy, do you have any regrets?
Yeah. Agreeing to be in UOA plays.
Shit. Well,
what about you?
That's the end of that topic. But no, seriously, like, do you have any regrets in your life?
I mean, I think, you know, people love to do that. I have no regrets, like, and I understand that concept that everything I did brought me to the place that I'm at, and I'm happy at the place that I'm at, so I have no regrets. I understand that, but there's things I think almost everybody would do differently. Nothing, like, significant. Nothing I'm like, holy shit, I ruined my life.
Okay, that's the thought process I've always had is, there are things that in my life I'm just like, wow, that was, could have done better. Could have done that thing better.
Hindsight 2020, also we're adults now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a weird thing to say.
But yeah, I've always thought that, like, all of the things in my life have probably led me up to this point. I mean, there was at one point...
He has no regrets.
So when I was working at Jewel, my first job, which is a grocery store chain around here, there was
God, you worked at Jewel, that's right. You were in the floral department.
Yeah, I was a cashier for 4 years, and then I was like the supervisor of the floral department. The first and only guy to ever work in the floral department.
Look at you breaking barriers.
But yeah, one time one of my coworkers called me and he was like, "Hey, I work, what was it?
There's an enemy right next to you." He's just politely not interrupting.
Oh, he's busy. I'm gonna walk off over here.
Get him!
Oh, I'm dead.
Fuck. Anyway.
So he was just like, "Hey, I work like on this day, 7 to 11 p.m." And I was like, "Oh, that sounds like a shitty fucking shift. I don't like that."
Sorry about that.
Yeah. And he was like, "Oh, I was wondering if you would swap shifts with me." And I was like, "Nah, dude, I don't think I want that." And he was like, all right, well, okay." And then I thought about it and I called him back later and I was like, fuck it, you know what? Yeah, I'll take the shift. I'll switch shifts with you. And it was on that shift. Fuck. Oh, never mind. I needed this. Okay. It was on that shift that a man and his wife came into the store, struck up a conversation with him, and
with him? I thought you took the shift.
With what?
I thought you took the shift. How'd they talk to him if he wasn't there?
No, I struck up a conversation with him.
Oh, got you.
And turns out he owned a body shop, and right there on the spot, he liked my
your floral arrangement,
just the way that I interacted with him. No, this one I was a cashier.
Just let me have my joke.
Never! So on the spot, he was just like, "Hey, you want a job working at my body shop?" And I was like, yeah, I'd want extra work, because at the time I was working 2 jobs, and I took that as a 3rd job. And because of that, I met the landlord of because his neighbor was the landlord of the house we live in right now. So years and years later, we found this house up for rent, and the only reason why we got it is because I already knew the landlord.
Right.
And because we lived here, it was the only reason why I got my job at Amazon that I worked at. And that's where I met Victoria.
So that was your big regret, because you had to be Victoria. I understand completely.
I should have never taken that shift.
You see, that's one of my biggest regrets in life too, is you doing anything that caused you to bring Victoria into my life.
Ah, so you wish I didn't take that shift at Jewel as well.
Literally anyone would have been better. A fucking baboon would have been better.
In fact, if I even want to go further back, I don't fully know the legalities of talking about stuff like this, about
Oh, guys, we're about to get sued.
if you've committed a crime in the past.
There's statute of limitations. It's different for every crime, but there comes a point when you can talk about it openly and they can't do anything. If you're about to tell me you murdered someone, though, there is no statute of limitations on that, so keep it to yourself.
Okay. Well, I used to shoplift. I used to...
I'm out of here.
Growing up... Well, I mean, I was fucking 16 when it started.
Yeah, you're growing up.
Yeah, that is true, because I mean,
Jack will never grow up, though.
Nope. He just died.
Yep. Horrifically.
Yeah, because I still consider myself a kid, honestly, at almost 28. Like, there's still a lot of growing to do. But anyways, money was very fucking tight. And I got into shoplifting, and it started out for, I would literally be stealing food and soap to survive.
Sort of an important thing.
And I would actually steal food and stuff for my parents, and I would not tell them, like, where I got it from.
It's just like, I went down to the store and just bought us some meat.
Yeah. So I got heavily into shoplifting, because eventually it became, like, adrenaline fucking rush. It became a thrill to me.
You were a kleptomaniac.
I kind of was addicted to it. I got a thrill out of it, because eventually I was stealing stuff that I didn't need. And then, one day I got caught, and I got slapped with a $500 fine.
Lame. I mean, understandable, but fuck. That sucks.
So I got a $500 fine, and at the time, I was like halfway through 17. That's also when we were in like the fucking horrible recession, and there was just no work anywhere. Oh, a little mini boss.
Oh,
and
fuck. Jesus.
So I was applying everywhere from like the day I turned 16. I was just applying to jobs all the fucking time. Could not find anything. But I had a rule. I was just like, I do not want to work at a grocery store or a fast food place.
I remember because you gave me shit for that.
Yeah,
you asshole.
I did not want to work in either of those places. I don't know. I guess I had like what's the term? Standards? I know that sounds really insulting.
It certainly does, Eric. It certainly does.
But honestly, at this point in my life, okay, why can't I not kill them without hurting myself?
Better you than me.
Or I think it was, they had like
You're about to get
things.
eaten, Daxter. Hey, I like the no loading screen when you die. Yours right back in there.
Oh, yeah.
You need to fucking wait for that to not be flipping.
No, cluster truck, jump, run.
Exactly, stop.
No thinking.
I just save yourself and then just let go. Like, you know what? I like it better this way.
Life just sucks anyway, so fuck it.
You're doing it again. Okay, you made it across. Anyway, continue.
Wait, did I ever go up here?
Didn't.
Oh, that's right, I collected all that shit.
Yeah.
So,
fucking thing.
So, I got slapped with that $500 fine, and on that very same day, fucking goddamn it! I'm sorry, people. I'm sorry.
What's supposed to be the definition of insanity? That little joke people have, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result.
That one I actually don't know why or how I did that.
That one was. All of them have been your fault, but that one was Eric. For the love of fucking God!
I saved myself because I'm so good at this game.
No, that's gonna flip. So don't fucking. You fucking.
Come on, grab it.
You're doing it. Why?
Oh, they spikes. That's what fucking. How do I stop it though? What do
I don't know, but after it hit you, the spikes went away. So that's something, but it's not gonna help you in the first hit. Fucking Christ.
So anyways, this is gonna be really hard for me to fucking beat this boss while telling the story. Anyways,
if it makes you feel better, I wasn't listening anyway.
The day that I got slapped with this $500 fee,
yeah,
I got a call from Jewel Osco saying, hey, we saw your application, which by the way, I forgot I even applied. It was so long ago.
Yeah, Jewel, I imagine, just stockpiles those fucking things.
Yeah. And I was like, I actually would have said no if I didn't just get a $500 fee.
Yeah, I needed money.
Which is hard to pay for a 17-year-old who's never had a job before. So
kind of difficult.
So that's the only reason why I took the job. Otherwise, I would have said no. So if I didn't get caught shoplifting, I wouldn't have taken that job at Jewel, and then I wouldn't have got the job at the body shop, and I wouldn't have met the landlord here, and I wouldn't have gotten the job at Amazon. My life would be so much fucking different.
Stealing is wrong, guys, because if you steal, you might have to meet Victoria. I mean, there's weird, like, you know, it's like everything can change, and just the one little bullshit thing, you know, that changes everything. You try to trace it back, and you can just keep tracing things back farther and farther and farther, and you get to a point where it's like, when is it no longer applicable to say that caused this?
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's certainly possible you could have ended up working at Amazon at that same time and met Victoria in a completely different way, you know? But you won't know.
Yeah, I won't know, and just for the sake of my own entertaining myself with these kind of thoughts I think it would have went differently. I think that my life could very well be in a very different state. Like, we could have not gotten this house, and we could have, the whole living with all of my friends thing could have come to an end at that point.
All of your friends? Wow. Wow, Eric. Wow.
Well, I mean, like...
Wow, Eric. Wow!
Living with some of my friends.
Fuck you. You don't get to retcon it.
Fuck you. I'm Disney, I'll do what I want. Oh, also what I wanted to bring up was, honestly, at this point, I gotta connect the rest of the eco. Is that it? That's okay. That's the last thing I gotta do in this area.
Okay.
Honestly, I do think that everyone should, for at least a year,
shoplift.
Shoplift, steal shit. No, I think everyone should have to take a job doing like customer service.
Yeah, it'd be nice.
I think that everyone should have to deal with that, because that teaches you, honestly, a lot of, like, life lessons.
And teach how shit people can be.
Yeah, it teaches you a lot of, like, morals and ethics and shit like that.
Why are we staring into a laser?
Because, video games, 2001, baby.
Lasers are cool.
Lasers are cool, kids. Don't be like those losers. Who wants 20/20 vision? Destroy your optics today.
Just a commercial?
With 4 easy payments of $19.99, we can shine a laser in your eye and fuck up your vision for the rest of your life.
Call 1-800-RUIN your eyes.
Do you like glasses? No? Well, good for you!
We're gonna shit.
And I also think that everyone should have to do a job doing physical or manual labor. Because...
I mean, there's some people who literally cannot.
Oh yeah, I mean, obviously, like, this is not factoring in, like, like if someone's physically disabled.
You got fucking Stephen Hawking. Lift that box, motherfucker.
Just throw a shovel at him. Dig that ditch, boy.
I cannot.
Oh no. Oh no.
I cannot dig the ditch.
Respect for the dead, man. Fuck.
Where were those beams going again?
I don't fucking know. Into mirrors and then into my eyes.
Okay. Good.
That fucking dude still. What is so funny?
He's so happy that we caught all those fish for him.
God damn, that's the biggest excitement he's had in a long time, I guess.
Yeah.
It's a boring ass world.
So, I'm talking about, like, just your average human without, like, limitations, like physical or mental limitations.
Hey man, they're not handicapped, they're handy capable.
Are you handy capable?
That's a thing, people really use that term.
Are you handy capable of digging this ditch? Or building this brick wall?
Are you handy capable of building a wall?
Because you're handicapped, and I gotta tell you, that ain't too, you ain't too capable of doing it. So...
Jesus.
Okay, so where the where'd a laser be?
Where'd a laser be? Where that laser at, girl?
It kind of looks like it's aiming at this structure.
That was not graceful at all of you.
No.
Why the fish hurt you?
I think it's a piranha.
What? They don't give a fuck. That's not how piranhas work.
Actually, yeah, piranhas don't attack. Piranhas won't just attack a human.
Yeah, and like they can eat like in swarms over time. One piranha versus a human elf thing and whatever the fuck Daxter is, they're gonna win. It's not hard to beat a single piranha in combat.
For a second, when you said one piranha, I was thinking you were gonna say one Barack Obama.
Well, I mean,
One Barack Obama can't eat a full human.
I mean, over time you might be able
I mean,
to.
if you had a bunch of Barack Obamas
yeah,
and they
there
were
was
really
a
hungry.
swarm of Barack Obamas.
Look, listen. All right, I'm really hungry.
Well,
And
you see, I am hungry.
And me and my other 50 Baracks, we're gonna chop you, okay? Look, see, listen. That's the only thing I know that like Obama always said like look and listen a lot.
Yeah,
That's the only thing I know about impersonating him.
A bit of a stutter, kind of, yeah.
But yeah, no, I think that I think people should be subjected to that.
Subjected to it.
Because I think that, honestly, I do think that doing physical labor teaches you just a lot of morals and work ethics and stuff.
In one way or the other, is going to teach you how to lift things properly.
I mean, being in the laborers union, we have to deal with operators a lot. So like, while they're operating a machine, the laborer might have to be there with like a shovel and help them out or something. And you have operators that are just fucking dicks. Like they'll just like dump a pile of gravel or dirt or asphalt or something and just be like, fucking pick it up, laborer. Like that's literally how some of them act.
That's pretty fucking dumb.
And it's like, you know that none of them have ever had to do that. And I was talking to an operator who's been doing this for like 30 years and like that, I mean, he does a lot of work, but he also has a lot of stuff where he's just, it's not very physically demanding to operate the machine. And, but he even said, he was just like, no, I think that to be an operator, I think you should have to do a job where you're operating a shovel for a year, because then you see how it is for the people that you're working with.
I understand that. I know with like
the windmill's flying, it's going too fast, it's breaking the building off.
I know, I can't remember if it's police officers or members of the military, maybe both, but like if you're going to be issued pepper spray, you have to get hit with it first. Or maybe it's a taser or something to that degree, but it's like you need to know what you're doing to somebody before you do it. It's just part of being able to carry one. So yeah, you should have a concept as to what's going on with the people around you before you're just like, you know, being a dick about it in whatever form. And
I can totally agree with that. I think that, yeah, if I was being a cop and I know that I'm gonna have to mace people, you know what? As silly as it might sound, fucking mace me so I know how it feels.
I mean, and on top of that, you don't want to have a concept as to what that's going to do. If like you're in a fight, like someone's like gonna try to kill you, you don't want to think it's gonna have a certain effect, use it, and find out, oh, it's actually much easier to push through this than I thought, and then you're gonna get fucked up. You know, you have to understand what it is.
Yeah.
Fully, you know, because I've fucking seen somebody get tased and didn't go down once.
Oh shit, Jesus.
And I'm like, that apparently can happen. Like, you should have an understanding as to how it actually affects you. You know, it's important. Adrenaline's a thing, you know.
It wasn't that windmill. No, it was a windmill. It was like, oh, it's right there.
Where's the fucking windmill? Oh my God, Krusty, how did you get here?
Hey, kid!
But you can't do Krusty's voice, can you? Who the fuck are you?
I thank you.
Have we been talking to this guy? He seems to know who we are.
No, I think we did the mission without even getting the intro.
No. He just saw some random dude fixing his windmills for him.
You had that in your fucking hat? That's radioactive, man! Your brain is filled with tumors! You're not even the mayor! You've been fucking going brain dead and crazy.
He's just riddled with tumors.
Anyways, that's it for Jak and Daxter for this episode.
Yeah, we will see you guys on the next episode of Jak and Daxter. I hope you're all enjoying it.
Yeah, fucking smash like, comment, and subscribe.
Or one of the three, but preferably all three.
Yeah, shit, bitch, do it.
Yeah, shit, bitch, do it. Oh, fuck.